Good morning. This is going to be a day in the life of a mom with a 3-month-old in quarantine. So I usually start out my morning by just tidying up and opening up the blinds, getting that fresh light in, getting whatever baby stuff out of the way, picking up, Now it's time to put away the milk that I just pumped. So this is always really fun. I got to tap into all of my kind of scientist mentality and do a bunch of math, get everything right and put away. I always have usually about 2 bags worth of milk, not 2 full bags though, so I usually keep 1 bag in a cup in the fridge, and I call that my leftovers bag, and I add to it until it's a full bag, and then I put it in the freezer. There's my hubby, he's making me a shake, and now it's time to wash all the things. Wash the bottles, drink my shake, and wash all of the pump parts. This is something I do probably about 6 to 8 times a day, but due to all of the feeding that Hudson does and all the pumping that I do, it's a lot. Lots of washing. It gets very old very fast, but it's a sacrifice you have to make as a mom. You gotta do what you gotta do, you know? And it's time to take a shower. Gotta brush out all those knots. I wear my hair in a bun like every day, so I end up having so many knots in my hair from doing that. I don't know how I can better take care of my hair. And now I'm going to brush my teeth, get all fresh while the water is heating up. And it's the best time of my morning. It's coffee time. Today is Hudson's 3-month birthday. I can't believe he's 3 months old. Also, he really should be sleeping right now, but he's awake. Now I'm going to go ahead and get my contacts in and start getting all ready. Can't forget the deodorant. When you're a mom, you just sweat a little extra. Gotta get moisturized and put on some makeup. I really don't get ready every day, just FYI. This is definitely not an everyday thing, but I try to do it at least once a week because it does make you feel better. And I feel a little bit more productive when I do it, but it does take a lot of extra time, so it's not always something that's a priority for me, and that's totally okay. Also, don't ask me about how I do my makeup, where I get my makeup, what I do about makeup. I am by no means an expert, and I barely know anything about it, so I just do kind of what I know of, which is really basic, and I call it good. But I do put on my favorite Maybelline lipstick. It's like a lip stain, and I really love it. It's a matte lipstick. I love it. There's my hubby.
Time for a lunch snack.
What?
Time for a lunch snack.
Morning snacks? Hey, you didn't get up to sleep.
I'm wide awake.
I'm just too excited because you're 3 months old today. Yeah? Are you too excited? He's just smiling under his pacifier.
Said, Mom, I've been sleeping. I slept so long.
You did have a really good night of sleep, that's true. You slept a lot last night.
Slept more than a lot. Well, you fed him what, at 10:30? No.
Yeah, something like that. No, you fed him
I fed him at like 1.
10 or 9:30 or something.
Yeah, please hold.
We do this all the time and try to calculate how much sleep he got. It's a daily struggle. We always try to figure out if he's getting more sleep or not.
So 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2:15 to 7:37. 2:05. So he slept for 5 hours in between both of those.
5 hours, or that was 5 hours between feeds?
Between feeds.
So like 4.5 hours each.
I guess.
Yeah, because he's about awake for about 30 minutes at the least when we feed him. Okay, are you ready to get out of your swaddle and play? Oh, are you a happy boy? Are you a happy boy? Oh, stretch. Oh, wow. What do you think? Yeah. Oh, bless you. Bless you. See what you can hit this with your hand. Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Are you just the happiest? And it's already time to pump again. So here I go pumping, and I won't show you all the details because obviously it's probably not the most appropriate thing, but yes, I get all connected up and make sure he is settled and playing, just hanging out. And I pump for about 20 minutes at a time for about every 3 to 4 hours. This is an app I love to use. It's called Glow Baby, and I use it to log all of my pumping and feeding, and occasionally we use it to log Hudson's sleep, but it's a lot to log everything, so mostly just pumping and feeding. Time to be scientist. Knee on the left. 155 on the right. For a grand total of 245 milliliters. So here I go, kind of filling up that leftovers bag that I had in the fridge, and then that'll be 6 ounces. Each bag holds 6 ounces, and then that goes into the freezer. And I exclusively pump, so we have a whole lot of milk in the freezer. So do not be comparing if you are not an exclusive pumper. It's definitely a different lifestyle. Time to warm up a bottle. Time for the boy to eat. This is how we've been feeding Hudson ever since he was in the NICU. This is how he learned to eat, laying on the sideline position, and he really likes it. This is how he knows the food is coming, and he kind of settles down when we get him in this position. It's pretty cute. Now time to burp, burp, burp. Time to change that diaper. He's actually been loving diaper changing lately and loves to just kick his legs, I think because it's like a silicone rubbery kind of material that like it's kind of bouncy, so I think he likes kicking his legs on that. And now we're gonna get all changed into a different outfit because you're a big 3-month-old today. We gotta put you in something cute so we can take a fun photo. Hudson is currently in this shot wearing newborn clothing, even though he is 3 months old. So he's just a little guy. I'm gonna make the bed really quick and prep it for doing a photo. I don't make the bed every day either. That is something that is not a priority for us either, but usually I really do try because it does help me feel more productive and just better about my whole day. So this is something my mom got us that we use every month to document his growth. And now he's 3 months old and I can't believe it. He's growing way too fast. He's in the double digits now. 10 pounds, 2 ounces. Cannot believe it. It's absolutely nuts. But now it's time to get all swaddled up and go back to bed. This is the nested bean swaddle and we love it. He does really good in it. Gotta make it all nice and dark in there for him. And now it's baby laundry time. Here we go. Time to make lunch. I usually have like a very random assortment of lunch. Today I really wanted some eggs, so that's what I'm gonna do. I really like fried eggs. And then I love cherry tomatoes, and today I decided to do cherry tomatoes with a balsamic glaze on top with some salt and pepper. And a couple slices of cheese. This is not a very big lunch, but I usually eat quite a lot of like different snacks throughout the day because I am pumping, so mama gotta eat. And here I am washing more dishes. This is just really a daily thing in my life. Mom life doesn't stop. You just gotta keep going and keep chugging along. Time to switch over that laundry. Gotta get it nice and dry. We try to do his laundry about once a week. All right, now comes time for some major milk organization. This is a lot of milk, and I just realized how smart it would be to get some gloves and try to organize with the gloves. So I usually organize it by day. Each pile there is 1 day, which is pretty crazy. I usually have like 6 to 8 bags per day. So I bag it into larger Ziploc bags, and then we put those in the freezer. They'll have labels on them of which days they are, and that way we can just get out 1 bag and defrost a couple of those inside. Here I am trying to organize the freezer. It's a little hard to do. And here we are again. I just finished pumping and cleaning more dishes. Here you go, lift up that head, bud. Now it's time to defrost some milk. So we get about 3 bags out when we defrost milk, and that's about 500 milliliters, give or take. And that usually gets us about 5 bottles, which lasts a little less than 24 hours. And you never want to have 24 hours, like more than 24 hours worth of milk in the freezer. Or in the fridge, I'm sorry, wow, mom brain. And now I'm going to put it all into this jar, and we use Similac NeoSure, which is a preemie formula. With fortifying milk, it can be really interesting. Our doctor has suggested that we continue to do this until he starts to eat solids, and so this is just a way that he can get some extra calories in his body to make sure that he's growing at a really good rate and that he's just getting all the things that he needs. So we put about a teaspoon per 90 milliliters. Right now he's drinking about 4 ounces at every feed, and he eats about every 3 to 4 hours right now, so he's just doing great. And the laundry is done. Whoop whoop. This is kind of going to be where I end the video. All we've got left for the rest of the day really is some more eating and changing diapers and the normal mom stuff. And I just got really exhausted by this point, so sorry there's not really an official outro, but I hope you guys are having a great day. See you next time.